Monday morning. Are you ready to start the week off right? Then sit tight because we're about to step into the goddess realm. My name is Sherita Bagby and I help intuitive women monetize their life purpose. And today we are going to start the week right with our goddess reading. First off, our goddess deck. Are you ready? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. What is it that you have for us today? Thank you for all the clarity and direction you give us every single day. What message do you have for the goddess realm? So guys, for our first card today, we have Ishtar. I love me some Ishtar. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and your energy. You know what? We just spoke about this yesterday with Divine Sisterhood, being able to maintain your unique individuality, yet create and nurture the group. And one of the things that Divine Sisterhood told us yesterday in particular was that when the group vibe has become more about the ego than the heart, when the group vibe is not in alignment with our heart-centered place, it's time to send love, wish them well, and chunk the deuce and walk away. Create boundaries in respect to your time and your energy. Love yourself enough to say no when someone is demanding something that goes against what it is that you are asking for. The next card we have is Donna, High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. What's so beautiful about this card? First off, before we dive into it, what do we see? Number one, we see she's got this grand gold disc behind her head. And anytime we see that, it's usually an indication of like a rise in consciousness, a rise in understanding, some sort of clarity. We see it throughout religion. We see it throughout all different cultures. And really it represents like some sort of illumination or some clarity, some understanding. The next thing that we see on Donna in particular that's really standing out to me is we see the moon right at her third eye. And to me, when I'm seeing that, I'm thinking in particular, when I think of moon, I'm thinking of intuition, I'm thinking of spirituality, and it's in her third eye. She's got some clarity about the intuition, about the divine knowledge that flows, that runs through and around. And then finally, what do we see? This big, beautiful stone, blue stone right at her throat chakra, kind of like a big, beautiful sapphire choker almost around her throat chakra. And when we see blue at that throat chakra, what does that mean? That means spit your game, talk your shit. Well, really what it means is speak your truth, but that's the Sherita version of it. Spit your game, talk your shit. So you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. And what this tells me in particular is that you, dear goddess, have some clarity, have some knowledge. Your intuition is calling you to go out and to speak your truth, to speak this divine knowledge, this divine understanding that your crowd, that your people need. The next card we have is beautiful, beautiful Kuan Yin, compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. You guys, I don't really know how much more I can explain that. Have compassion. Have some freaking compassion this Monday morning when you maybe are headed to work and not feeling it. See the love and light in everyone. And here's the big kicker with this card. This card doesn't just say release judgments, but it says release judgments about yourself and about others. Where have you been holding judgments about yourself? Maybe has it been what you're capable of? Maybe it's been in your thought process. Maybe it's been in your physical body. Maybe it's been in what you're willing to do and not willing to do, or what's appropriate and what's not appropriate, or what fits and what doesn't fit, what's up and what's down. Where are you holding judgments about yourself? Man, I sucked at that. Man, maybe I was awesome at it. Maybe you're holding judgment in different directions. but recognize the judgments that you hold against yourself. But it also helps you to recognize the judgments you hold against other people. You're being called this Monday morning to release the judgment, not only against yourself, but others, and to see the love and light within everyone and everything and every being. There's sometimes it's a little harder to see than others, but there's love and light in everyone. And your job is to be compassionate as you move throughout the day and to see that beauty in everyone. All right, guys, so that just about wraps us up. Let's go ahead and recap really quick for the day. First off, we had Ishtar, boundaries, love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Then we had Donna, High Priestess, you have divine knowledge that can help you through your spiritual teaching. And finally, beautiful Kuan Yin with compassion, release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that's within. Focus on the love and light that's within. So again, maintain some boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no, to maintain your own energy. Because remember, guys, you cannot pour from an empty cup, right? You can't pour from an empty cup. But to trust your intuition and to spit your game, talk your shit, to speak your truth. Because your divine knowledge, it's helpful to other people. And finally, just to remain compassionate, see the love and light within everyone. It's not our place to judge whether they're in the right place or whether they're in the wrong place, whether they're wasting time or they're moving too fast. Just to see the love and the light, to share the divine love, the divine knowledge, and to maintain our own boundaries. It doesn't have to be complicated to be a decent human being. Maintain your boundaries, keep yourself filled up, see compassion in everyone, release judgments not only against them, but also yourself, and recognize, and I love this, as you're releasing those judgments, you're also recognizing you are not separate from source. Your divine intuition is leading you, and that your spiritual teachings, they don't have to look or sound or be a certain way, because we release judgment on what it has to look like, but your spiritual teachings are here to help other people. All right? All right, it's Monday. Go out and have an amazing day. If you would like to schedule your own goddess reading, then by all means, check the link in the description. Otherwise, I will see you right back here tomorrow in the goddess realm. Take care. Bye. Hey, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you have any questions, you can always reach me at SheritaBagby.com.